Action.
When you do?
Yeah.
All right, everybody, can we stand for the pledge of allegiance?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Obviously, as you can see, Chad's not here tonight, so I'll fill in for him. Just a reminder for everybody to please either turn down your telephones or turn them off during the course of the meeting. I need a motion to accept the minutes of the regular board meeting of October 1st.
I'll make the motion.
Second motion?
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? None here. And now I need a motion to approve the budget meeting minutes from the October 2nd budget meeting.
I'll make the motion to approve the meeting minutes.
I'll second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? None heard. Correspondence, Kathleen, please.
I have the proposed 2018 Halloween curfew dates, the monthly report for the police department for September, the September impound report from Palmer's Ark, correspondence which I forwarded to the board this morning from the Country Garden Club. They would like permission to display their anniversary banner on the posts over by the fairgrounds where we post the other, like the highway days and stuff like that. And the municipal shelter inspection report from 9/21/18, and we got a satisfactory rating. That's all that I have.
Okay, thank you, Kathleen.
Yep.
Board member reports. Matt.
Just two things this evening. First, I just want to thank the Otisville and Howells Fire Companies. They did some fire prevention for the kids at the Otisville school and some of the local preschools. So nice to see that they're bringing a little education and safety knowledge to the kids. And also the Veterans Parade is almost here, about a month away, Saturday, November 10th at 11 o'clock. And that's all today.
Ryan, what do you have?
I don't have anything to add tonight.
Okay, good.
The planning board meets on 17th at 7 p.m. Then we have the village meeting on Thursday at 7 p.m. And the village meeting, they discussed the roof on the firehouse. Is still working on that. The rain is delaying the roof fix. And there was 22 fire calls for last month. And that's all I have.
All right, thanks, Jim. Just for me, a reminder to everybody that the public hearing on the zoning changes hasn't been set yet. We're still in the process of the final review. As soon as that's set, we'll let everybody know. The date for the public hearing on the budget is set. That'll be October 29th at 7:30. And we'll have a regular meeting to follow that'll just to cover bills, because the last day of the month we want to pay bills. So there will be a regular meeting on the 29th and the public hearing on the budget. Okay, old business. Let's see. Dean, what do you have? Highway.
The tennis courts, basketball courts will not be painted this year. They called me today. They said we'd be first on the list in the spring. There's blacktop sealing of the senior center. They got a couple hours to do. Hopefully they'll get it done Wednesday, I guess. Other than that, trash days is over. Went pretty good. No problems. That's all I have.
Okay, thanks, Dean.
I have a question for you. Insurance certificate for football, did they get it to you yet? I don't know what's so confusing about it, because they do it every year, but we're gonna get it to you this week.
Okay, Paul's not here and he had no report for tonight. The only thing we will be doing for him is later on in the meeting we'll be setting the Halloween curfew that we normally do, but we'll have the information here with the dates. We'll look at that later. Village of Otisville, Diane?
Okay. Well, since you just mentioned the Halloween curfew, I will make sure at our meeting on Thursday night that we model the same curfew, so, as we do every year. Just a couple comments all about fire. Jim mentioned that we're facing with the roof the same problem you guys had with painting the stripes, so It may be spring before we get that project underway, but we had high hopes if it would just stop raining for a few days. The fire contract you should have received back.
Yes, got
Okay,
that.
so that's all set. And just, I'm sure that the mayor said that he forwarded the email we received on to Chad so that he would be aware for the future. New York State Volunteer Firefighters Cancer Benefit Program has gone into effect. It is a wonderful program. It's to help ensure firefighters who have cancers that can be directly related to their positions as firefighters. Unfortunately, for everyone concerned, it is a non-funded mandate, like everything else. So, from everything we have read, and we receive it because, of course, we own a fire company, or fire department, it will definitely affect fire budgets throughout the state, and it has to be effective 2019. So, I don't know what they were thinking, everybody's budgets are in place already, so we're just gonna have to wait and see how it affects us. One of the things I was saying to the mayor is, you know, it'll be interesting to see how the insurance rates fall out. And, you know, hopefully, small little companies such as we have in our area, which are 100% volunteer, are not gonna get hit at the same rate that paid fire companies, say, in the city do. But it's out of our hands, and we just have to wait and see how it plays out. But just so you're aware, it's coming down the pike.
Okay,
That's it.
as you find out more information, pass it on.
Oh, well, we will.
All right, thank you, Diane. Okay, on to old business. Kathleen, do you have an update on the Easy Pass situation?
Yes, actually, they arrived today, 25 of the Easy Pass little things. And I have to speak with my contact with the New York State Thruway Authority, and she will get me set up so that I can start selling, which I project should be sometime tomorrow. But she was out of the office today, so they said she would be back tomorrow morning, and I already sent her an email this morning when I got the passes.
25 a pop, right?
$25 each, yeah. But I have some information I will send to you in the email for you to put on Facebook.
Perfect.
Okay?
Okay, on to new business. Obviously, you have the thing here from Kathleen about the police curfew for Halloween. Looks like for 2018, it'll be from October 26th to November 1st. It starts at 9 o'clock. Let's see, unless they're accompanied by a parent or guardian, anybody under the age of 21 or older, unless they're coming to or from a work assignment or school activity. So the curfew starts at 9, so nobody's supposed to be out on their own by 9 if they're under 21, unless they're with a parent. We do this every year. The village reciprocates and follows. So I need to make, I need a motion.
Make a motion to approve the 2018 Halloween curfew as stated, October 26th through November 1st.
Do I have a second?
Second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, it's carried. Next item is the supervisor's report. Everybody has a copy of the supervisor's report. Can I have a motion to accept the supervisor's report?
Make the motion to accept the supervisor's report for September.
Do we hear a second?
I'll second that motion.
All in favor of accepting the report?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? None. Next item is building inspector class approval. Julie is going to go through for some continuing education at a conference November 13th and 15th. The cost of the conference is $350. She doesn't have information on the hotel yet, but it's quite a ways away. It's going to be November 13th. So I need a motion to approve the expense of $350 to take the course, and then at a later date, we'll approve the expense for the hotel.
I'll make the motion to approve the training, November 13th to the 15th for $350.
Do I have a second?
I'd like to ask a question
Sure.
before I say something. She'll be taking that black car, I guess, if she goes somewhere?
If she takes, yeah, she'll take the town car if
Right.
it's available. If not, she takes her car and we reimburse the mileage at the standard rate.
I'll second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? None? Okay, we all have the letter from the Garden Club. So the president is Cindy Burnett, and she's requested that they be allowed to display their 60th anniversary sign on our signboard down by the town park. Anybody have any questions?
No questions?
No.
All right, can I have a motion to go ahead and send them a letter that we approve them to go ahead and sign their sign?
I'll make the motion.
Do I have a second on the motion?
No, second motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Hearing none? It's approved, thank you.
Do you want me to send her a letter or an email?
Yes, please.
Okay.
That's good. Okay, moving right along here.
20th Saturday.
We need a motion to pay the bills.
Make the motion, we pay our bills?
Do I hear a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, accepted. Okay, before we go to public participation, we're going to go into executive session. Matt's on a time schedule and has to leave. We're gonna have an executive session for the building department to discuss a legal matter. It shouldn't take long.
Do we need,
Can I have a motion to go into executive session?
to have David join us?
Yes.
No, make the motion in their executive session.
Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Oh, no.
It's dead.
Just looking at a picture.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, they are.
So then that holds up the regular email, like
Oh,
every time.
It's a tranny. We fixed the tranny because.
Pops Plus? That's it.
We just replaced it. It's not worth fixing the
See?
tranny. The truck is gonna rust out around them.
You use your fabric softener?
No, I
did
don't
you?
need any of that.
So
It's so funny.
his mother engine loaded too. He's not.
Okay.
You know what, as I'm just looking at, she just sent me.
And the reason I'm asking you and not him is because I've been told that's two things.
Chris, you make sure I got that.
All kinds of it. Geez,
Don't give it to Allison.
I was gonna say,
Well,
why
I'm
don't you
gonna
just
give it
give
to
it
you
to her?
anyway.
Give
I
it
got
to me,
stuff I
'cause
gotta give
Yeah,
to
she's
you.
the only one
Is
who
it
gets
in the
stuff
car?
done anyway.
Yes.
Okay, let me.
Which I'm right outside the
Yeah,
door.
I saw you.
Let me take that new car you got.
I gotta talk to you when you're done this, right at the wedding. It's nice to see a big turnout. Dynamite, somebody's took us to get it out here. La-di-di-la-di-da.
His truck's dead. Friday morning, the transmission. Oh, he got the.
Do you want to sign that now while we're in executive session? Sure. So that you can go whenever you want to?
Well, we just marked up some more trees to take down. We're gonna go talk to him in November to kind of get everything organized, and then we'll go back again and then give him the money to start the plans. So hopefully we can start building in February, be done by September.
And Chrissy went for her mortgage.
Oh, where are you building?
On Homestead.
Well, isn't that cool?
And so we drove it down to.
Don't worry about the babysitter being able to.
I know, it's only, half a mile around the corner.
And maintain.
And
That's
then,
great.
and with Deb retiring.
Yes.
And, so she went to sign the paper for mortgage, and she drove us to sign the paper.
Yeah,
No,
he's
but-
the guy who, I guess,
I get it.
who is she using?
You mean for the builder?
Yeah.
I don't know the name.
No, I'm just asking.
Yeah, it's the guy that, I can't remember his name, but he owns a big house right in Greenville.
He has a deal, he has a.
She told me the name of it.
I know there isn't now.
His last name starts with a
Well,
D.
they popped that button, huh?
I don't have my phone.
Okay, yeah.
There's people that don't need it.
Yeah, I think we're gonna use Liberty,
I just push my button.
because they use Witchcraft homes, and that's the only one where we found, like a
And then when I go
modular
to
that
turn
we
it on?
like,
Uh-huh.
so I think that's what we're gonna use.
Did you see the ones, did you see the ones? I go to Circleville, American Home, I think it is. About 3 of them. You see what it's on?
That's Liberty.
What?
That's Liberty.
That is Liberty.
Like on your way out to Pine Bush?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Liberty.
The one is
Yeah.
the one that Kristen wants to build, that's got the thing in the front.
Yeah, those are Witchcraft
Oh,
homes.
they are Liberty, oh, I forgot what the name is.
Yeah, no, they're
But that's
Liberty.
not, she's not going through them, but it's very similar.
Probably
Yeah,
like
that's,
around
I asked him,
But I guess they want to change the thing down.
so do we. We're gonna change, a couple things in the layout. We're gonna make it actually a wider house. So add a little bit square footage.
But if you guys are gonna be there and like,
Yeah.
get everything to put the door pieces together and then.
Hopefully start in February.
Assemble and demo tomorrow, that would work well. I mean, if you know, if you guys are gonna do it really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
I mean,
Yeah.
I was
was
down
out
there,
there. By the time I was home, I was texting her.
I think he just decided kind of last minute, he was like, I'm just gonna go put the rest down.
Nice out for the days, you guys come over hay,
Yeah.
then you can do the house, because it's this
Yeah, but he
yeah, I'm really over this
was
weather.
able to use.
Oh, he was?
You know,
I'm
it's
really
out.
ready
I know, I
to
do
be
know, yes.
over.
So, that's good.
Have some sunlight
It'll
for
work out.
once.
Then
Yeah.
like, you just have to figure out.
I mean,
what
the
to do.
creek on our
Maybe start
property is like
painting
a bad like brook right now.
Like whitewashing that.
It's like,
Well, past
nice.
Kirk,
Huh?
past Kirk.
I don't think it'll have any, well, it already had the creek, it already got everything,
Oh, it was.
the whole property is fully ready. It's just,
I can change it.
we have to
Well, we can't, what's it,
go to it. We just gotta have
I
it.
can.
color panel.
Because Kristen
Change my battery back.
Something that's
Something
Ridge
that
Drive,
has-
it either needs to be
So it's around the
painted,
corner.
or we need to.
Okay.
I think we should.
Yeah.
We want to give her land, but
Well, that's why I'm gonna have to do.
I remember
It's
hearing
single,
that.
but that's the end.
Also, so how much did she end up getting?
Okay.
How much of the property is it? Like,
Yeah, I have access to that, that's the easy part.
I mean, that is fine, but it's not gonna
I know
happen
your
where
property,
it's.
so what do you-
I know.
when she builds, sit on her desk.
Yeah, go right ahead.
I don't know that they're around. It would be nice if they were there.
Yeah. I didn't get the memo that we should go into.
No, that's okay.
Seriously, you did, I did not.
Next time I'll forward it.
Can I have a motion to come out of executive session?
I'll make that motion for our session.
We have a second to the motion.
Second motion?
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Okay, two things on the agenda, two more. David, you wanna go ahead with yours?
Sure, you're going to adopt a resolution to approve a previously referenced and agreed upon deal with a town employee. I don't have the employee number at the moment, but I'll have that for you tomorrow.
Okay, do I hear that motion?
Make the motion as stated by the attorney.
Second?
I'll second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None. One more, I need a motion to approve sending the engineering firm to assist the building inspector on a building survey of a town residence home. I just need a motion to approve that.
I'll make the motion, approve the engineer to do the inspection of the building department.
Do I hear a second?
Second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none. Okay, that's it for the business. Matt, did we get you out on time? Did we get you out on time?
Yes.
Public participation.
I'd like to involve a couple people in the audience for public participation. One, Mary Beth, I'm gonna let you go first. Tell us a little bit about what's going on Saturday for the event that you asked about.
Okay. The Pocatello Mount Hope Ladies Auxiliary is holding a pocketbook bingo. What it is, it's regular bingo, but the prizes are, high-end designer pocketbooks. I believe it's $35 prepaid. You get 6 tickets for the raffles that we have. You get a ticket for the door prize. Date to finalize that is this Friday. There is a number, I don't have it offhand.
It's on our Facebook page.
It's on the
More
Facebook
details,
page,
yeah.
you can look it up, it's posted all over Facebook, it's on the Mount Hope community page, it's on Mount Hope United, it's under my personal Facebook. The number is out there. The doors open at 5, calling starts, I think it's either 6 or 6, I think the calling starts at 6 and it runs till it's done. There will be, it's at the Greenville VFW, and there will be food for sale. There will be no alcohol, because it is in the VFW in their hall. There is a bar, but we're not allowed in the bar.
Thank you for your 3 minutes. All right, next. Chris or Allison, I guess, you wanna talk about your tricky trade this Saturday? Sorry, and listen,
I was waiting to get up, I didn't know we were getting
if we
forced
don't have
into
volunteers, I got a book line of perfect.
I will let
I have
Allison
two things to talk about. I will talk about the Trick or Treat this weekend. So unfortunately, at exactly the same time as that Pocketbook Bingo event, the Friends of the Otisville School is holding their second annual Trick or Treat. It is being held in the Otisville Elementary School. Doors open at 5 o'clock. Calling starts at 6:30. We do have about 200 prizes at this point. We expect a large crowd. We do encourage people to get there early.
You got 2 Facebook posts out of me today, cause I didn't share the event, but,
Oh,
but I
thanks.
did finally, so.
Thank you very
So,
much.
no favoritism, I'm just telling you why, that's it.
The other thing I wanted to mention is that the group that was raising money for the Adrian Butvinik Scholarship, which is being partly sponsored by, but run through, basically administered by the Friends of the Otisville School. The official dollar amount that they raised from their event was $8,210, which is huge. It was certainly more than they were expecting or anticipating. They originally thought that they would give away $1,000 a year every June to a graduating senior. Now they think they might try to give away $2,000 each June, and they're not even sure how that would be. It might be 1 student, 2 students, 4 students, so they're very excited. And we basically are just handling the money for them so that they're able to do that. But I just wanted to share that dollar amount because it's a great thing that happened, and it's a testament to Adrian for sure, so.
Very cool. Thank you, Allison. Any other public participation?
The only thing I have is to let Dean and the board know that the seniors do have a day trip coming up on Tuesday, the 23rd. We're only going over to Montague, New Jersey, so we should, we won't be leaving here till like 9:30, and we should be back about 4:30, so it's not gonna tie things up too much. That's it.
Anybody else?
Brian, you calling on anyone else?
I just wanted to say, I know we kind of rushed through this tonight with Chad not being here and Matt having a deadline at 8 o'clock, so we kind of moved things along kind of quick. So thanks for being quick. Board comments?
No comments this evening.
I have one. The VFW is doing a fall food drive, since no one in the audience wants to talk about it. It's gonna be Saturday, again, the 20th from 9 to 5, enough time to get out to go to either event, at the Dolson Avenue ShopRite. Come out, support, do whatever you gotta do for them, and, That's all I got.
I just have one thing. The Otisville Youth Basketball League, starting up this year. Sign-ups are the 23rd and 30th, from 6 to 8 at the Otisville Elementary School. That's all I have.
You get that to him and he'll put it on the website. Kathleen, is there anything you wanted to add? Did I forget anything?
No, I don't think so.
Come out by Easy Pass, start tomorrow.
Yes, no, let me,
Yeah.
as soon as I do, go on Facebook.
All right, thank you, everybody. Can I have a motion to adjourn?
Make the motion to adjourn.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
I'm so proud of you guys. You've come so far since the 3.5 years I started.